So Dan, lovely to talk to you. First of all, can I say congratulations on what's been a fantastic year for you with Walk Among the Tombstones and The Guest as well. I love The Guest, it's a brilliant film.
Thank you, yeah.
But now you're playing Sir Lancelot in Night at the Museum.
Yeah.
I wondered, did you draw on any wellspring of inspiration to play him in this film?
I guess Lancelot's based on a character, or rather a character type that I've always found very funny, and it's the kind of character I sort of had in my back pocket, used to break out for friends, of this kind of stridently confident kind of British character who's very bluff and knows exactly what's going on, is going to, this is what we're doing, and is very easily confused, and things come crashing down around him pretty fast. And I've always found that type quite funny, so I saw him as a good fit for Lancelot. Unfortunately, Sean Levy, the director, agreed. So,
and magic was made. How much sword fighting and horse training did you have to do? Because there's a great sequence where you're riding through Trafalgar Square, which is very, very dramatic. And
it's an amazing sequence to shoot that. I'd done a bit of horse riding before, and I think all actors claim that they can ride a horse until it actually comes down to it. But this was a sort of added challenge, with the armour. I both, back home in New York, I was, learning to ride again, and then over here, with the armour on, quite a few days of horse training. And the sword fighting was, something that I'd done bits and pieces of over the years in various stage productions and things like that. But actually, putting together a big Hollywood sword fight sequence is, an incredible challenge. And I worked quite hard with the fight choreographer, particularly looking at old sort of Hollywood fencing sequences like Gene Kelly in Three Musketeers, Errol Flynn in Captain Black, Carrie Elwes in Princess Bride, and these incredible sort of flair and pizzazz that these fights had, and trying to inject some of that into a broadsword fight, which is, usually with broadsword you see it's more kind of clunky, heavy, kind of meaty fight. And we thought with this it was quite nice to be a bit more flash with it.
Yeah. There's, of course, it's one of the final appearances of Robin Williams. In fact, I think it might actually be his final film appearance actually on screen.
Yeah.
Do you have any cherished memories of working with him on set?
Yeah, I have several. It was really one of the highlights of my life, getting to meet him and work with him, and an incredibly generous man, and very encouraging of me in my first big comedy, and getting to share jokes and all sorts with him, and being kind of given jokes. He and Ben and Sean were great at just nurturing that sense of play at the heart of the set. And being given a joke suggestion by Robin Williams is like, why don't you try this next time? It'd be like, okay, and do another take using a Robin Williams gag. That's one of the most special things in my career, really.
So there's the moment where you respond to him, I have absolutely no idea what that means, which others is a wonderful line. Was that an example of something that was that improv, or was that worked on?
I can't remember if that was an improv line or not. There was certainly a lot of improv that went on set, and I'd have to go through and look more closely which were improv lines and which were scripted. I mean, it was a very, very funny script to begin with, but you really are encouraged on this set to play around and to once you get the scripted version, and then you're encouraged to sort of go a bit off-piste and try some stuff, and particularly with Ben, just he's an incredible improvisational comedian, and just getting to learn that art with him was extraordinary.